Troy Compton. You're watching Lead News Network.
After today's legislative press conferences and committee hearings, there are many new pieces of legislation moving to the House and Senate floors.
1/4 of all car crashes in the United States are caused by distracted driving, mainly due to cellular devices. To amend this issue, we hope to enact this bill which prohibits one from reading, writing, or texting while operating a moving vehicle by making it a secondary offense.
This bill will not help stop that. It's only a secondary offense and really easy to get away with.
Especially because there won't be any concrete evidence of them having been on their phone, because there's no way for our officers to see when a text was sent or the contents of someone's phone.
We propose the Wrongful Imprisonment Compensation Act, which stipulates that if evidence is provided, then the plaintiff can appeal for to be given a $60,000 compensation fee, dependent on the fees from the wages that they have missed out on in their years of incarceration, the fees from the attorneys employed in the trial, and any fees that may have arisen during their imprisonment.
This bill doesn't prevent anyone from suing. They could not accept the compensation and still sue the government as long as they did not accept the compensation.
I am here on behalf of House Bill 4006, which covers cell phones in emergencies. This bill states that wireless carriers must provide device locations to law enforcement upon their request, and only in dire emergencies.
Our major argument against it is the number of holes in the bill itself.
It's good to have, but I think that the times it will be used will not be worth the privacy of so many more people.
You are listening to the smooth sounds of the Senate by Luke Grambling. Right here you will see all of the young senators discussing their bills with their lobbyists. This young blue committee had their amendments savagely destroyed by the chairman himself. Let's hope these young fellas can rebound on Friday. This has been Luke Grambling.
The House and Senate will take place this Friday.
The case of Ellen Hansen versus the state of Michigan went through pre-trial today and will go to court Thursday and Friday.
What are your overall impressions so far on the case?
I think things are going smoothly moving forward. We just had our pre-trial and that went well. All of our motions that we wanted to pass were passed, and all of the prosecution's motions went in our favor for the most part, so I think we're feeling prepared and feeling good about it.
How confident do you feel in the Hansen case?
We're feeling very confident. There's clear and nearly undisputed evidence that the defendant did in fact assault her husband on that night.
It's just a very sad case. I wish we didn't have to come to court for this case. It's about a wife who was just scared for her life and just wanted to defend herself from her abusive husband. She had been abused many times and multiple times before this, and not just physically but also verbally. And this time she was just so scared for her life that she wanted to defend herself from her drunk and abusive husband. So we would just hope that the public comes out and watches this court as we pursue justice.
Once again, there's a lot of clear and nearly undisputed evidence that the prosecution team has seen that the defendant is guilty, in fact, of assaulting her husband, not in self-defense, on that night.
So, what did you think of feats of strength yesterday?
Although some teams struggled with the rules, one team surprised us all.
No, we can't do 2 boxes. Hey, Maz, you did 2 boxes. Yeah, you drew a line from here to here. We have to do it. No, you had it. You're good. Yeah, you had it.
And how do you think you did in today's games?
I think we slaughtered.
What was your favorite game that you played today?
Our favorite game was the dots one. I like the dots because our team really came together and we were handing off the marker, and we had this great chemistry going on where the next person went up and the second guy came on, and it was great. We all came and bonded together as a team, and we were going strong. It was a good time.
And what was your favorite event?
Volleyball.
And your least favorite event?
Probably the squares, the dots connecting the squares thingy, that one.
Why was your favorite event your favorite event?
Because I like playing volleyball.
What was your favorite event?
Probably the line dot thing.
And your least favorite?
Volleyball.
Why was the line dot thing your favorite event?
Because we won.
Fair enough answer. And why was volleyball your least favorite event?
Because we lost.
I don't blame you. What was your favorite event?
I would say leading the blind.
And why was leading the blind your favorite event?
It was funny trying to figure out what your teammates were trying to tell you.
You may have noticed that one feats of strength official was more foul than the others.
Hello, my name is Luke Redmond from the Lead News Network. I'm here with a very special chicken. You were a referee for what sport, you say? Fascinating. How are you as a chicken able to overcome the difficulties that your size presents to be able to do something as important as this? My goodness. Would you care to elaborate? You're paralyzed? Oh, okay, I see now. So you are lodged in the women's dormitories, correct? And you are a male? How'd you cross the minefield? How'd you evade the sniper? I even heard there's a tank that Mr. Muffet commissioned. You don't say. Very interesting. Do you have any feelings on ducks? We'll avoid that topic. So I hear you're a constitutional law advisor as well. What are some of your strategies when in the courtroom in the face of the haze of battle, if you will? Very clever. What are your thoughts on the young chickens who are caged for human consumption? If you could get a message out to the young chicks separated from their families, what would you say? Words I'm sure we can all live by.
For our final story, Walter Nunez met up with a FIFA fan to talk about the World Cup.
How do you feel about the Argentina win today?
Ole, 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 ole. It was a very good goal. The first goal was a masterclass by Lionel Messi, number 10, short, 5'7", beard, just the best player in the world. Second goal, and then Nigeria equalized those people. But then Messi with the beautiful masterclass. Beautiful first-time touch by Marcos Rojo, a defender. He scored the goal, and it was a beautiful goal. And Argentina keep their World Cup hopes alive to progress to round of 16.
What do you think about Croatia versus Iceland? What do you think the outcome will be of that game?
Well, Luka Modric and Ivan Rakitic actually beat the snot out of Argentina in the face. So I think that they will pummel Iceland to the ground. And Argentina will advance and will eventually make it to the semifinals and win the finals for Lionel Messi's first and, mind you, only World Cup title.
All right, back to you.
Ole, 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 ole. We ole, ole.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of Lead News Network. I'm Savannah Burchett.
And I'm Haley Compton. We'd like to wish you a wonderful evening.
And make sure to attend the talent show tonight.